For the first time in 3 years, something just broke in the American economy. And nobody is really talking about it. The media is not making a big deal out of it, but they should be, because it affects every single working person in this country. In today's video, I want to walk you through exactly what happened, why it happened, and what it means for you going forward. Last week, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released the April inflation report. The headline number came in at 3.8% year-over-year. The Bureau also released the Real Earnings Report, which shows whether your paycheck is keeping up or falling behind inflation. For the first time since April 2023, paychecks fell behind. Real average hourly earnings dropped 0.3% over the past year. For 3 straight years, wages were finally outpacing inflation. People were starting to breathe again. And then April happens, and it's gone. Paychecks grew 3.6% from April of last year, while prices grew 3.8%. You are losing 0.2 percentage points on average. The point is the direction. We just flipped from positive to negative, and the forces driving this are not slowing down. The energy index jumped 17.9% year-over-year. Gasoline alone is up 28.4%. The national average is now $4.55 a gallon. Electricity prices are up 6.1%, and utility gas is up 28.4%. These are not optional expenses. You have to keep the lights on. Food at home rose 0.7% in 1 month. That is the biggest monthly grocery jump since August of 2022. Beef alone is up 2.7% in a single month. This increase is more than the entire wage growth for some people. Shelter inflation and rent are both up 3.3%. Rent is the single biggest expense for most households in America. Total U.S. household debt is now approaching $19 trillion. Credit card debt by itself is at a record $1.25 trillion. The average APR is 21.52%. Paying 23% interest is basically a financial death trap for over 100 million Americans. Credit card delinquency is at 13.1%, the highest in 16 years. We haven't seen this since the 2008 financial crisis. Auto loan and student loan delinquencies are also flashing red. When the wheels come off, they come off everywhere. People haven't become irresponsible, wages haven't kept up. So credit became the bridge to buy groceries and survive. 51% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. 59% couldn't cover a $1,000 emergency without going into more debt. Even 40% of people earning over 6 figures are struggling. This is the truck driver, the nurse, and the software engineer. Home prices are twice as unaffordable as they were in 1985. The typical home buyer spends 36% of their income on housing. Property taxes are up nearly 60% in some cities. Even those with low interest rates are getting squeezed by tax bills. The stock market record highs don't help the bottom 50% of Americans who own almost nothing in the market. The Federal Reserve is trapped. They can't cut interest rates without fueling inflation, and raising them would crush consumers. The math doesn't work for the average household anymore. Savings and retirement accounts are giving way just to make minimum payments. Be aware of what's happening. Focus on what you can control, like paying down high-interest debt and building a small cushion. Subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think about this. Thank you for watching, and take care.